first cast, and this is the beauty we catch.
A weatherman says there's a storm warning, but he pulls down his hat and keeps his wheels rolling, chasing the dreams of a back 40 kind of life.
Good morning, guys. It's a pretty nice day and it is finally not raining. I know I haven't uploaded a video for a couple of weeks, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that it's literally every day I've had off for the past 3 weeks or so, it has been raining. And by raining, I don't mean a drizzle. I mean, it's really been raining. It's been raining pretty bad. You can look at the field. You can see water standing in it. Look how full my pond is. It's rough. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm trying to catch some fish. It's decently warm. It's about 52 degrees outside, and the pond's looking good. As me and Buddy were rolling up, there were some fish rolling in this corner, and this is the main corner I catch the big bass in. So we're just gonna set up and see what we can't get going. I'm gonna try buzz bait, top water, try to get some of those sweet top water shots, and probably some spinners. And if that's not working, I'm gonna switch over to a worm or like a brush hog and see if they're not a little bit deeper. So here we go. The setup we're using first is gonna be Abu Garcia Pro Max, and just have a little spinner bait with a gold blade and green and white, yellow mixed head, white skirt. I'm gonna try slow rolling it first. There's a lot of grass here you can't see, and I'm rolling right through the edge. There's one already. That's a good one. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. That's a good bass. All right. Check it out, guys. Literally first cast, and this is the beauty we catch. First cast. Oh, she's a beauty. Beautiful fish. All right. Well, one cast, one fish, I guess. I guess I've got pretty big shoes to fill after that, huh? Man. So I had to rig up a stringer to put her on. I'm not sure how well it's working, but she's in the water. She's doing good. So see if I can get on the back side of this grass some. Like I was saying right about the time she bit, there's a big grass bed. It's about 4 feet wide, but you can't see it right now because the water is so high. But it comes out, you know, about the back of these reeds here, and then it comes out just a few feet in front of them. And if you can get, normally when you can see the grass mat, if you'll roll your bait, your spinner, if you're running a spinner bait or a swim bait, if you roll that bait right in front of that grass mat, they usually hit, which is about where I think I was. But I couldn't see it. You know, I can kind of see a few pieces of it. But like if you have a worm or a brush hog, if you'll fish in that mat, you know, like I'm fishing in a boat, you know, I fish up against the bank and fish through the mat back towards the boat or the kayak or whichever, and it usually works out pretty good. But like I said, the water's cold, so I'm slow rolling. That's why I tried the, you know, I'm working with the spinner bait first, not the buzz bait. I don't feel like they're gonna be banging too much on top of the water. You know, the water's, it's really cold right now. So, working with the spinner bait, slow rolling, easing on along. Really surprised about that fish though. I wasn't really expecting to catch much. And then first cast out here, I got a 6-pound fish. So, and maybe even more than 6 pounds, but I'm gonna comfortably say 6 pounds. I don't have a scale. That's on me. I do have a tournament ruler, the Golden Rule. I've got one of those at the house. It's not in my bag because it's a little bit too big for my bag, so I don't just carry it around with me. But I will get some measurements on her. If I can get a weight on her, I'll put that in the video description. Now maybe I can catch a few more and have a decent video for you guys. I'd hate for it to be a one-off video. You know, catch one fish first cast and then not catch anything the rest of the video. It'd be kind of boring. So this pond has been stocked for about 10 years now, maybe a little bit longer. We had this pond dug, and the first year it didn't hold water too well. It seeped a little bit. Second year started holding water pretty good, and I have another pond directly across the road here. You can't see it for the trees, but that's actually the pond that ED Outdoors caught his personal best. You can check out my videos or check out his channel, ED Outdoors, and you can watch that video. Caught his personal best bass. It was about a 7-pound fish, maybe a little bit more. It was a good fish, and I missed that little guy. It was a pretty good fish. And anyway, what I would do is I would go to that pond and I would fish, and I would catch bass in that pond, and I would, you know, put them in buckets or whatever I had. I was kind of young then, but I would put them in buckets or whatever, and I would simply carry them across the road, come over the fence, put them in this pond. And I did that for a couple of years in a row, and after a while, you know, of course they had their spawning seasons and all that, and now it's stocked really, really well with bass. There are some good ones in here. That's probably the best bass I've ever caught out of this pond, and I'm actually really proud of that. It's cold water bass. I love catching them when they hit. Like when she hit, it was not like a crazy, oh my god, I've got a bass hit. It was, you know, a bump, and then, you know, set the hook with it. You gotta kind of be paying attention. Luckily I was, because this is my first cast out here. I was trying to kind of find the grass mat. I think is really the only reason I was paying a lot of attention, is I was trying to see where I'd be running in that grass and all that. And we got her, so that's pretty good. We got a pretty good fish. Well guys, that's gonna wrap this video up. Caught a nice fish, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mount that fish. I've never mounted a fish before, so she's a pretty nice fish, and figured why not. This is the biggest fish to ever come out of that pond, and I've never mounted one, so I'm gonna go ahead and have that one mounted. Thank y'all so much for watching. We got a lot of projects coming up, and I'm gonna try to make a lot of videos and try to catch up for the lost time over the past few weeks. I haven't been making videos, so I hope you guys stay with me. If you like this video, if you're gonna like content, DIY projects and stuff like that, gun builds, everything. If you guys enjoyed this video, click the thumbs up button. It kind of helps me out. If you would, consider subscribing. I'm trying to help the channel grow. I know I've been slacking over the past few weeks, but I intend to catch up on that. Thank y'all so much for watching. God bless y'all.